day. Good morning. Let's begin in a comfortable seated or laying down position with your eyes closed, allowing your body to relax, to melt into whatever you are resting on. Let's bring our awareness to our breath, beginning with a nice long, steady inhale in through the nose, pulling that breath in. And as you exhale, release out the mouth. Nice steady inhale, pulling that breath in. Now when you exhale, release out the mouth. Another inhale, pulling into the back of the throat. And when you exhale, open mouth, audible sigh. Releasing, letting it all go. You can repeat after me for our grounding and protective affirmation. I am of God and of the unity of all there is, and I ground myself to Mother Earth. I call on my angels and guides of God of the light to wake up and be present, to protect my connection and my light, allowing only positive, high vibrational energies in, and making me invisible to anything less than that, for my highest good. And as you feel yourself grounded, you can imagine, you can see your grounding cord. So if you have an old grounding cord coming from the base of your spine or your root chakra, one that doesn't serve you anymore, you can detach that and you can grow a new grounding cord. So a nice, thick, heavy grounding cord of black tourmaline or black stone with a golden swirl in it, shooting all the way down into that molten center of Mother Earth where it anchors. And you can widen this as wide as your hips, feeling yourself sink more deeply into your body, almost as if you're sitting more deeply into your seat. And if that isn't wide enough, you can extend it, you can expand it to the width of your aura, that energy egg-like shape around you, around your physical body. Feeling yourself deeply, deeply grounded. And let's bring our awareness to our feet as we are grounding ourselves, becoming aware of the energy around the feet, becoming aware of our feet walking on an earthen path, feeling ourselves walk on the earth. As you walk, feeling yourself grounding even more, finding the path that takes you to the doors, to our sacred space. And as you approach the door, if you see the doorknob open and enter, sealing the door behind you. And as you enter into the sacred space, you see the sacred water source, like the Bliss Lake off to the left with that space image, like a looking glass with Mother Earth in the middle. You see the communal bonfire, like our ancestors have sat around for millennia. You see the crystal castle in the distance, and all the beautiful vegetation, the plants, how vibrant it is, how alive it is, filled with life. And as you approach the communal bonfire, noticing you are not alone, seeing the other people in this listening and in future or past listenings, seeing all of the people that are on the light team. And as you become aware of all of the people on our team, all of the people in our tribe, all of the people with the same mission and values, or at least the root of the values of goodness, of delight, you see how many of us there are. There's so many, and are not even close to being alone. You see the people directly around the communal bonfire, and then you see how those waves of people expand out like a mandala, a design, a geometric design of people. So many souls on the same path, on the same mission. And if you adjust your eyes, you'll notice that you will be able to identify these people in the physical. You will have a sign or a symbol, but you will be able to identify your fellow light warriors, your fellow light team. And you will begin to see in the 3D how many of us there are. And as you take hands on either side of the people with us, feeling from your heart, expanding from your heart, that connection, that gratitude to know you're not alone, to know that the world is not resting upon your back, that we shoulder this mission together. It is not your job to save the world. It is your job to be entirely yourself and to focus on growth and evolution and healing. And together, our individual growth and healing will save the world. Like everything in nature, if you are not growing and adapting or healing so you can grow and adapt, you are not living. And so we share this with our fellow life workers. And as you bring your awareness back to the communal bonfire in front of you, becoming aware that there is a image of Mother Earth above the communal bonfire. And you see the gold and silver jeweled serpents sliding at the bottom of the communal bonfire, turning it a rose gold flame as the golden and silver bejeweled serpents dance and intertwine and entangle in the flame, turning it rose gold. The creation, the product of two creative forces coming together, the moon and the sun, the silver and the gold, the masculine and the feminine, birthing the rose gold flame. And as those serpents rise and intertwine and entangle themselves with that rose gold fire around that Mother Earth, protecting her, purifying her, the moon giving clarity and insight, and the sun giving courage and action, the silver giving clarity, insight, emotion, connection, and the gold giving bravery and truth and valor and steps forward, and the rose gold as the product and creation of the two, burning away anything that doesn't serve. And you see from the universe a Excalibur, the sword of truth, comes down to make that vertical axis of the earth, entering from the pole, North Pole, all the way to the South Pole, becoming the pillar of light in the middle. And seeing the rose gold create a rose gold flame around the equator, like a band of love. So the vertical axis of truth and the horizontal axis of love. And these are the seeds of new earth. And as the serpents finish their dance, going back to where they belong, seeing the evolution, the shifts already on the earth. Maybe you see the plants, you see the greens growing, you see the forests and the jungles regrowing. You see people uniting, communities being reformed. The idea of it takes a village is now relevant again. Seeing the growth, seeing the seeds we had through planting, seeing them being watered and blossoming of new earth, organic, paradise ascension timeline for everyone's highest good. And as you see the gifts we've given Mother Earth, offering our gratitude to her for being our home, for being our nourishment, our fun, our joy, our beauty, our examples of unconditional love, of nurturing. So much gratitude to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, so much gratitude to ourselves and each other. Grateful for our own magic, our gifts, for showing up, for being here. Grateful to each other. Showing gratitude to the sacred space, allowing that image of Mother Earth to go back to where it belongs. Back this space so she can sit with her ring of love, her bound of love, and her pillar of light, her pillar of truth. And as you take a look around the sacred space, knowing you can come back here, you find your way back towards the front of the entryway, thanking yourself, seeing a jelly purple bubble around your physical body, a protective bubble, and around the bubble making a mesh screen, almost like a bag of oranges or a screen door. And as you exit the sacred space, taking this jelly and mesh protection with you, sealing the door behind you, feeling yourself grounded into your body more deeply as you walk on the earthen path, back into the room where you are, feeling yourself sitting deeply into your seat, becoming aware of the sounds around you, becoming aware of life and love in your body as you take a deep breath in through the nose, coming back to your senses, releasing out the mouth as you become more awakened, more enlivened. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and come all the way back. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. This is day 26 of the 40 Days of Peace Gathering. Planet Peace, thank you so much for joining me, for being part of the team. You guys inspire me, you keep me going. Once again, this is Caroline from Cara Soul, and I will be with you again tomorrow at 7:15. Enjoy your day.